Hey guys, this is the Wheelchair Gamer. I decided that since the recent things with YouTube, with their revenue and all that stuff, I'm not going to get into it um, at all. First off, um, there's no reason to. Um, wow, I don't know what language that is. Not to be insensitive, I just simply do not know. Hold on here. Let's see, what do we got here? I need to... filters. Whatever. I'm not gonna bother with it. Not sure what that message was all about, but we're gonna go ahead and clear out the chat as a result of that. Okay. So, there wasn't really... Well, actually, there was a topic that I wanted to talk about, and that's video game testing. Kind of an interesting topic. The reason why I'm bringing it up is that, I've always wanted to be involved in video games in some way. That's what led me to YouTube. That's what led me to Twitch. Because I want to share that love with everybody, and have a good time doing it. Now, you don't always get, sometimes it can be rough when you don't get a lot of viewers, and sometimes it can be like, you're wondering, like, why am I doing this? Why am I bothering doing this? But the way I see it is that you should enjoy what you do. And if you enjoy doing it, then by all means you should do it. But the reason why I bring up game testing is because game testing, it's something that I would love to do, and it's something that I think a lot of us would love to do, but I kind of wanted to dispel some rumors about it. So, like, some rumors that surround it are typically, like, let's go to the most basic one. You're getting paid to play games. Not really. That's a misnomer. And I'm not saying I'm an expert at this. I'm not, because I'm not a video game tester. I've never done it, but hell, well, that's actually not completely true, because I've done some alpha testing before, but wasn't paid for it. It was just because I love games. Right now, I'm actually I have Quake Champions. I suck at it, but I got invited, by ID to do that, to be part of their closed beta, and that's pretty cool. I was pretty happy about that. But, anyways, so that's not true at all. You don't get paid to just play games. What I actually found out from reading is a lot of times it's called a QA tester, which quality assurance tester. And basically what you'll do is you'll say the scope of the test is to break a particular room. Well, you'll try to enter that room from so many different ways. Like the example that was used in the book that I read recently, which I think it was by John M. Baker, I think is the guy's name. I definitely suggest people check that out if they have any interest. Let me see. No, Jason W. Bay. Okay, Jason W. Bay. And basically, Jason Bay was, he wrote this book on, I think it's, what is this book called? How to Become a Video Game Tester or something like that. But anyways, it basically explains the fact that you're doing, it's, how to become a video game tester. So, anyways, you might, the example he used is like, say there's like a plate in the room, like a pressure plate that you step on. And the player's supposed to die as a result of them stepping on it because, some sort of boulder or something rolls on them or whatever. Well, you would try to see if there's different ways you can go into the room and see if every time the same effect it happens, the player gets killed. So there's that. That's one of the common rumors. Another thing is this working from home thing. I think it is possible, and I have heard of it, but I don't know all the particulars of it. There was some guy that I worked with many years ago who, I can't confirm this because, he could have just been talking about it, but he seemed to really know enough about it to really kind of put some things in perspective to where I don't think he was lying about it. but I think he was. But anyways, there was this guy that I worked for, and supposedly, or worked with, um, that supposedly did video game testing for Ubisoft, and he did this remote. Um, I mean, I guess it's possible. I think it might have been a special arrangement. I'm not sure. But generally speaking, don't look at any of those sites. That's, don't look up gaming from, game tester from home, game testing from home. If you look up that stuff, a lot of times it ends up just being a lot of bullcrap. A lot of stuff that a lot of fluff and stuff that you just simply do not need. Um, so, then I'm trying to think of other rumors that there might be about video game testing. Well, maybe just more like knowledge about it. Well, the things that I found out is that basically most of the jobs for this are mainly in your bigger cities. They're mainly like the places I've seen them are pretty much New York, Austin, Texas, some in Florida. Because I think EA is stationed in Florida. There is some in there's some in my area, which is Northern Virginia, which is mostly like Rockville, Maryland, where Bethesda Games is actually located. Which they did have a QA tester open, but that's also like an hour and 30 minutes from me, so that's not really an option. So, East Coast really isn't conducive for it, except maybe Florida and New York, and the exception of Rockville, Maryland, with one company there. And then there's some smaller companies that exist in the Northern Virginia area as well. Not very many. There's like two others, maybe three. Yeah, maybe three. I know there's one in Fairfax because I found that out today. But so your options are pretty much Redmond, Washington, like for Seattle, because that's where Nintendo's located. That's where Microsoft is. It's a lot of main headquarters for a lot of places. Austin, Texas is a big hub for things. Pretty much a bunch of different places in California. Irving, California. I've seen all sorts of stuff. San Francisco, like all different cities in California. LA is a big one. I mean, obviously, this is where a lot of these places tend to gravitate because that's just where Silicon Valley is, and that's just kind of where you can really make it in this. So, I mean, it's something that I definitely want to do, but it's not something that, I don't see it happening tomorrow. But I'm going to keep on making videos, and I'm going to keep on trying to do these quote-unquote live vlogs, because I feel like what YouTube's done with the revenue, it's just been really annoying how basically, you have to have a total of 10,000 views on your channel before you actually make any money. I feel like they definitely are not catering to us small-time people, and I hate to say that openly. When I'm streaming to YouTube, I do appreciate the forum for what it is, but I really feel like it'd be appreciated if you guys could do something more for your, your content creators that are trying to come up. I mean, people are trying to create channels, people are trying to grow, and it's just, a lot of times it just seems like a real struggle. But I think the difference is with some people is I think persevering and like pushing through it, because I'm a creative person. I need to create stuff. I'm not as excited about editing anymore, to be honest with you. I mean, I can edit. I'm good at it. Not to toot my own horn, but I've gotten a lot better at it than I used to be. And I don't know. I might post some more stuff. I don't know. I might go the video production route. I mean, I have no ideas, guys. I'm just kind of venting it out there. Kind of, just putting it out there. But, I mean, I think that, I think if you're wanting to be in the industry, just keep on trying to, just keep on trying to do things. If you're a streamer, then stick with it. I mean, it's been hard to stick with it sometimes, believe me, because sometimes you just feel like, you might have had like a terrible stream. You might have felt like, oh, nobody's nobody's coming in to watch me. Nobody cares. That's not true though. There are people that do, but you got to mix it up. You got to have fun with it. You got to be an entertainer because people don't want to watch just you know they come there to watch the game, but I think they come more for you, and I think that's the important thing to remember. Like, entertain them. Bring them here for a reason. I see there's two people hanging out with me right now. What's up? How are you guys doing? Hey, gaming duo. Hey, what's up? We're just kind of doing like a live vlog, okay? This isn't something that I've done before. I just figured, what the hell, because YouTube is it's such a frustration right now in terms of like not really being able to get not really being able to get revenue very easily, very quickly. And I just think it's just annoying. So it's just like, why am I going to put this well edited video up? Obviously I care about my own work. I care about what I put my name on, but at the same time, I'm not going to just sit here and, have this labor of love edit and then have my work not showcased in the way that I think all creators should be. I think smaller YouTubers. There's a lot of heat on YouTube. RN2. Yeah. What do you mean by that last part? There's a lot of heat on YouTube. I don't really know what you mean by there's a lot of heat on YouTube. What do you mean? Just like, oh, yeah, like just a lot of bullcrap, or a lot of people pissed, right? That's what you mean by heat. Yeah. There's a lot of people pissed off, and I mean, understandably, I totally get it. Like, it's just because I feel like it makes it harder when it just sucks. It's just a shitty situation, and I'm not trying to go on and on about it. I mean, originally I was talking about game testing and how I want to get into the game, the gaming field as a job, but I mean, it's not something that's going to foreseeably happen anytime soon. But I mean, I feel like I'm making my part by being on Twitch, by being involved. Thundergaming, you know, is definitely it definitely helps me to feel like I'm actually, you know, doing something. I mean, I think I am. I mean, it might not be in a big way. Vloggers hating on sketch comedy YouTubers. Yeah, I mean, that shit's going to happen. I mean, that's just how people are. People are just like, I don't know, they just have to be downers on a lot of shit, and I mean, that's just life, man. Like, people are going to be like that. And people can hate, people can do whatever. I don't really care. I mean, I started this channel because it was fun. I started it because I enjoy gaming and I wanted to share that with other people. And I'm going to continue to do that. I mean, even if I don't know where it's going to go. I want it to go somewhere, and I'm trying to grow my channel, but it's just like, I guess good things take time. But at the same time, I'm not going to put this well together edited video for, if it's just not going to be, if it's just going to be such an uphill battle. I mean, I'll start doing it once I hit, you know, once I hit 10,000 total views for the channel, then I'll probably start doing it again, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna keep on doing live stuff like this, because it's just fun. And I mean, I know we're getting close to like that 15-20 minute mark here, but I mean, longer videos are given a lot more love than shorter ones. I mean, that's just part of the algorithm that they've set up. It's just how they do things. But I don't know. I just had to vent some things out because I'm just like, I don't know. I'm frustrated about the YouTube thing because it's like, you're trying your hardest to make good stuff and be a content creator, and I mean, you're doing this. You're not getting paid to do it. It's I mean, we do it because we love it, but, you know. Johnny Rotten, I like that. Are you a, Sex Pistols fan by chance? Because I do like the Sex Pistols. Um, for bitrate, what, what specifically are you trying to do? Okay. Um, well, I mean, I could see what I'm looking at in terms of a bit rate real quick. I gotta put on my glasses because I'm blind as a bat, but well, I'm not blind as a bat, but I can't see. So what I do for my bit rate is I set it at 2500 is where I have mine, and that's kind of been the sweet spot for me. Now another thing that's important is like the encoder, for example. Um, the encoder, which I don't know if I can show you this. There's a delay, obviously, so bear with me here. Let's see. Let me see if I can actually do a screen capture of one of my screens here, and I can actually show you what we're looking at. So we'll do display capture. Alright. We will... Alright, so that's display 1. So, this is going to be a little weird to look at at first. So, basically... well, okay, this is going to look weird. But, you're going to go to settings, right? Alright, so here's your settings. Alright, in mine... So let's see, we go to the output. Now see this right here? See the encoder? That's really important. I have that set to my actual NVIDIA card. So if you have a NVIDIA card, I definitely suggest having it set to there. And then also set the bit rate to right about there. Try to do a keyframe interval of 0. This seems to work for me. I don't know if it's going to work for everybody. Because sometimes frames can drop. But that's basically an overview of what I would suggest to get the best results. So we'll go ahead and remove that one. I'll move this back over here. But I hope that was some. I hope that provided some assistance with that. I mean, my bit rate's not always great. Another thing that you could try is you could also try, you know, for certain consoles, it depends. Like, for instance, like, certain consoles will only stream in 30 frames per second. From my experience, a lot of times Nintendos do that. So, that's another thing to think about as well. Right now we're at 60 frames, and I've been able to stream, my Nintendo Switch at 60 frames. Ironically, I was not able to do that when I had the Elgato. So, that's kind of interesting. I have the Ripsaw now, which is awesome, but that's a whole other thing. But I'm just saying, in the case of PC games, most stuff can run at 60 frames, and most stuff does. So, I wouldn't get too much... Don't get too crazy with that or anything. But, yeah, I mean, do you have any other questions about streaming or anything? Like, I mean, I didn't think I was going to do, like, a live questions, but hey, I don't mind. Like, you know, I'm here to help if I can, in some way. I know I kind of dragged on there a little bit. And we're probably pushing, what? We're like at 19 minutes now. But anyways, guys, so let's Let's take a live look at Twitter and let's see what we're playing tonight. Ooh, it's gotten interesting now. Well, it looks like BioShock Infinite is in the lead right now. So, I'm going to update that real quick to see if that's changed. Alright. Yeah, but you know, streaming's fun though. I really do enjoy it, but it'd be nice, it'd be nice to get partnered at some point. But hey, you know, I've been having a lot of fun. I've met a lot of cool people. Had a lot of neat experiences streaming. You know, it just opens up the door for more conversation. I think that's kind of nice. Because a lot of times, like, you just don't, I don't know. It's just, it's hard to meet other gamers because not everybody's as into games as me. Like, not, you know, not even my friends sometimes. Like, and sometimes they're not into the same games, so it's hard to find people that like the same games. And the only way to kind of do that is by playing them. So, you know, you can't really, you know, so I think Twitch is a great community for that. And I think, I'm kind of excited to see what other types of things we're going to see from Twitch, in terms of, like, you know, this whole thing with the affiliate program. I think it's excellent. I think that's awesome that they're doing that. I think it shows that Twitch actually is legitimately trying to reach out to people and legitimately trying to, you know, make the smaller people feel like they're actually appreciated for what they've done. You know, because you have some people that have been streaming consistently for years, like since Twitch started. I don't know how long Twitch has been around. It's kind of a good question. I wonder. And I totally dropped my glasses here. Well, shit. Hopefully I can reach them. And I think we're going to be able to. Hopefully. Let's see here. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. We got glasses now. So I'm probably going to start BioShock Infinite soon. Because there's nothing else to do right now. Except waste my mind with some video games. Which I don't know why I wanted to play that. I don't know why I put that down as what I wanted to play tonight, but what the hell, why not, right, guys? So, yeah, so we're going to start Infinite. We're going to do that. So I've been live about 23 minutes now. I don't really know what more I could talk about, and I don't think I'm not planning on these video vlogs going on this long again. And I don't know if I'm gonna do this every day. I might actually do this every day because it's just a lot easier, and you know, this is just unedited, like straight up, just, you know, putting it out there because, you know, I feel like a lot of times, you know, with these video vlogs, what's the point of editing a vlog? Doesn't that kind of defeat the whole purpose? I mean, isn't a vlog kind of like a, like, open to the world sort of diary, if you will? I wouldn't call it that because, you know, it sounds kind of fruity for me to say that. Not that I have anything against, you know, we're not going there, but, you know, like, I just think it's a good way. It's just an interesting, you know, very candid way of capturing what you were thinking about at that particular time. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes you lose some of the genuineness when you just simply are, you know, doing a script, doing a, you're not doing something off the cuff, and this is all off the cuff. This is just me and a camera and a microphone. So on Wednesday, the Stream Deck's going to be here, which the Stream Deck, if you haven't heard of, is actually this really cool thing that Elgato made. Yes, after almost causing a fire, there is an Elgato thing that I do want to have. This has nothing to do with my capture card, so we're not going to have to worry about a fire again. or me running into green screens, that sort of thing, you know. These are things we kind of want to avoid now. Um, so, anyways, this device is really cool. So it's basically, it has all these different touch things on it, and you can, like, as you're live, you can actually trigger different things to happen with these tiles. And I think the tiles, the way they work is they're like these little LCD tiles, and they actually have different apps and different stuff you can put in them and select the different thing that you want to do. Like, say you want to blow a foghorn or something, or you want some live graphic to happen. Say someone follows you and, you know, you do a live sort of thing, you know. That's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, so that's coming on Wednesday. We're going to try it out. We're going to see what's up. So I guess the next logical thing to do is to go ahead and try to see if we can do some streaming of the old whatchamacallit, the old I think I'm gonna do it on Xbox because I haven't completed Infinite on the Xbox. Well, I have, just not the one. So, anyways, guys, I'll be back in a few. So I will see you in a few minutes after I am done setting up, and we will get into some Bioshock. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching video vlog number 1. Expect more. And the other ones aren't going to be as long, I promise. Well, I'm saying that now, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate. Yeah, I know I'm like moving the camera. Like what am I doing? Anyways, I do appreciate you watching, and come join the stream if you want to watch some Bioshock. I'll see you guys in a little bit.